the machinations or what happened, that transpired during that period of time, really sort of set the culture of the club for a very long time.
It was
We're pretty proud of it.
Yeah, we should be. I mean, it was kind of born out of revolution.
Yeah,
and,
that's right.
In around 1988, the Simon Fraser University Sailing Club existed.
The Simon Fraser Sailing Club seemed to be a group in a constant state of flux and mutiny.
The university, for some reason, decided to close down a lot of their outdoor clubs, so that also included the sailing club here at Jericho. So the Simon Fraser University Sailing Club doors were closed by the university. However, the members, there was maybe 5 or 10 of them, felt that they wanted to continue sailing, so they wrote a constitution, sent it in, and became the Simon Fraser Sailing Club. At the same time, the university wanted to get their sailing boats back. Well, it was 4 lasers, there was a Hobie Cat, and there was a kayak, and some other stuff. But they showed up here at the Jericho Sailing Center, and one of the staff members, I can't remember his name unfortunately, but he was the groundskeeper, said, no, you can't take any boats out of here. I don't know who you are. I see you have some piece of paper, but no, you can't take the boats out of here. Away, and sometime later, a few days later, came back at night, brought a crane in, and they went over the west fence. They came in, started picking up boats. Well, one of the members just happened to be walking by and found that the boats were being taken out. Questioned the bailiff, the guy with the crane. They had some paperwork saying yes, that they were here legally to collect the boats. However, that member didn't like this idea. And so
He said, Mike, there's a crane outside the Jericho Sailing Center fence lifting boats out of the compound. And I said, Steve, can you call the police? And the police came and they checked, and actually the Simon Fraser University Student Society had all their paperwork in order. They had ownership of the boats, and they were simply reclaiming their property from our locked compound.
So the bailiff left and took 4 lasers with him. A couple of days later, those lasers were noticed over in North Vancouver at one of the marinas there, and mysteriously those boats disappeared.
About a week and a half later, members of the Simon Fraser University Club Sailing Club executive, came to me and said, Mike, we've stolen our boats back, and we want to put them back in the Sailing Center compound, but we don't want to put them all in one row again because they'll be easier for the Student Society to identify, so we'd like to put them in different spots scattered around the yard, which we did, but then the Student Society somehow identified their boats again. So this went back and forth, and it appeared that the club, the SFU Sailing Club, was floundering and sinking, and then one of their members, John Wyndham, stepped forward. So he was the guy that righted the ship, and without him there would be no Locarno Sailing Club.
Well, there was a time, when I was changing the name of the Simon Fraser Sailing Club, I walked into the office with Mike Cotter and said, hey, Mike, you're known as the Jericho Sailing Center. What would be wrong if I called the club Jericho Sailing Club?
And we get called that all the time, of course, in error, and I thought that was the dumbest idea I'd ever heard.
Yeah, well, when I walked in and said, damn it, we've got a name, but I didn't think about it. The damn Ivor, damn it.
I asked you to think about it again, and you came up with a brilliant name. You started looking at beaches.
Well, it was
next
Ivor.
One was...
That was Ivor.
Was it Ivor?
It was
Ivor Goodmanson.
Yeah, the ex-tugboat driver or whatever he was.
He was a great volunteer for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.